tent. The temperature was almost freezing. The midnight mountain storm kept on striking us with heavy rain and blazing wind. For the first time, I was scared. For the first time, I lost hope. And for the first time, I wanted to give up. And this was 2011. The three of us arrived in Sapa, northwestern Vietnam. There were two of us, two boys, including me, and a girl named Helen. Helen had an amazing idea. Hey, now we're here. Let's climb to the top of Mount Fansipan. I immediately screamed, no, we did not prepare for this. It's impossible. We did not train ourselves. But Helen kept on insisting, hey, I'm a girl, I want to go. You guys are wuss. The boy in me immediately screamed even louder. Hey, we could not lose face to a girl. We had to go. And that's why we went on Mount Fansipan. And that journey taught me the most powerful life lesson I've learned until today. And that is, when you are going through hell, keep on going. Next morning, we immediately started our journey. The sun was shining, birds were chirping, flowers were blooming. I thought to myself, okay, this is easy. I will be fine. But it did not last long. I got my first leg cramp. It was so painful I couldn't walk. But the local guy kept on telling me, hey, it's only been 1 kilometer. We have 15 more to go today. 15? Oh! That's why I kept on going with sharp pains in my leg. And soon we arrived in front of a big, large stream. We did not prepare waterproof shoes. We were wearing jeans. Bad idea for mountain trekking, by the way. But the only way through is passing the stream. So we kept on walking with wet shoes and wet jeans. On that day, I only brought this shirt, these jeans, these sports shoes, and these scarves. And now they were all wet and cold. My body told me, no, I could not stand it anymore. I want to go home. But something in my mind kept me going. Only one thing in my mind. Finally, we arrived at the base camp later that afternoon. We were so tired that we didn't eat much. We didn't even talk much. We just wanted to stay in our tent, go to sleep, so that the next day at 2 a.m. we would have to wake up and continue the last part of our journey, which would be more difficult to reach the top of Mount Fansipan. The night was so quiet. We were drifting off into our dreams. All of a sudden, the explosive thunder tore off the silence to pieces. Lightning struck the sky as if it wanted to burn the whole fire to the mountains. Raindrops keep on piercing into our tents like needles. Within minutes, we were soaking wet and cold again. The temperature was almost close to 0 degrees Celsius. Within half an hour, the blazing wind just wanted to tear off our tent and blow us off the sky. The storm was so powerful. We had to keep on holding onto the poles just to keep the tent steady so that we would not be wet anymore. Helen started to cry, oh, I want to go home, I want to go home. Hey, it was your idea at first. You wanted to drag us up here and now you want to quit? We're almost there. My friends, when you are facing a big obstacle on your way to reach your goal, there will be moments on that journey that everything will go against you. Friends want to give up, the environment would want to drown you. You have only one thing, that is your willpower to move on. What would you do? Do you want to give up? Or do you want to reach the top of the mountain? On that very day, that was our very question. At that very moment, of course I wanted to stay in a comfortable bed. I want warmth. But something else in my mind kept on telling me, no, we cannot give up. We have been this far, and we are almost there. Just need to try a little bit more. So at 3 a.m. in the morning, the storm finally subsided. We took the last piece of our strength, the last drops of hope. We stood up, and we kept on going through the mountain trail. It was so much more difficult now, because it's all wet and muddy. There were parts that we had to climb up the almost vertical cliff. There were trails that only fit 1 foot. One misstep would be fatal, but we kept on going in silence. My friends, you will face a brick wall at some point in your life. Crashing down that brick wall takes lots of courage. The sun will burn you, the rain will drown you, the thunder will scare you. What do? You keep on going. Your body will be tired, your legs will refuse to move. What do? You keep on going. Your friends will give up, even your comrades will give up, and they will try to convince you to give up too. What do? You keep on going. There will be 1,000 reasons to give up, but one reason is good enough to keep on going. Because on that day, the moment that I arrived at the top of Mount Fansipan, my body was no longer there with me, but my spirit was free. I've looked at all the way that I've been through. The sky is no longer my limit. Even the top was no longer my limit. I was my own limit. And the only way to break that limit is to keep on going. Thank you.